last show of the year. We're taking the 29th off, so we won't be back until the 12th of next year. And then we're going to have the Amazing Kids Show. Today, I would like you all to go to Patreon and support this show because it's good news and it's happening, and that's the way you can do it. Please feel free to leave some money in the tip jar on the way out. If you see any of these musicians in town, hand them $1. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen and it could be good. Something's gonna happen like it could. We have Outlaw Fancy! Come on, baby. We're going to get you right here. Come on in.
Okay.
We're going to get you
Dave in the middle there.
We're going to put Dave in the middle.
I just love those mermaid, I don't know what those ladies are.
Let me tell you, when people come to the show, they put that on you.
Put it on.
Put your legs out. Put your legs out.
When people come to the show, they know how to dress. That's all I know.
That's it.
Okay. Woo. Okay, so last year we did a not live, but a Christmas special, and you can find it. And I asked Mabel if she happened to have a Christmas song. And she said, no, but I'll write one. And in less than 24 hours, she was singing her Christmas song. And I really liked it, so I was hoping you could lead us off this year with my favorite Christmas song from last year. Sure. I'm glad you do it.
perfect country song.
Don't tell Santa.
Maybelle, last time you were here, you were with a different configuration.
Yes,
now
ma'am.
you're
Yes.
now we're Outlaw Fancy.
Outlaw Fancy, yes. David joined the Dead Ringers, and once David and I met and started playing together, we realized that we had something special. So we broke off and started playing as a duo, and we play more of my original music. The Dead Ringers, we played a lot of that Grateful Dead.
Yes, we
Bluegrass,
did.
which we love, you know, but David has really given me the opportunity to develop more of my originals.
Yay!
Well, she
And
gives me a good
so
platform to decorate.
we love it. Yeah, we
She's awesome.
we love it. And David's wife and his daughter are here.
Yay! His daughter
Yeah.
wrote on the board. Okay, I know you got one more song. One more. Okay, let's hear it.
So this is this year's song. That was last year. This is this year. You put up the lines and you made them glow. You put up the nail for the mistletoe. You took my blues and I'm red and green. You're the wisest man I ever seen. I'm gonna follow that star because Christmas is wherever you are. Christmas is wherever you are. Christmas is in your heart. Christmas is wherever you are. Christmas is in your heart. I'm gonna spread joy wherever I go because you put the Christmas in my soul. 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 I'm gonna spread joy wherever I go because you put the Christmas in my soul. Let's go! Christmas is wherever you are. Christmas is wherever you are. Christmas is in your heart. Christmas is wherever you are. Christmas is in your heart. Gonna spread joy wherever I go because you put the Christmas in my soul. 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 Christmas in my soul. I'm gonna spread joy wherever I go because you put the Christmas in my soul. Christmas in my soul.
Thank you so much.
Oh, you're such a
This
good.
is a
Thank
little
you.
Christmas gift for you.
Thank you so much, Mary
And
Shepherd.
this
We love
is
you.
a Christmas
Thank you.
gift for you and your family. There's one for each of you. It's some lovely,
Okay,
so good.
awesome.
love you, Laura
And
Shepherd.
I know because you drive around a lot, so I'm going to give you this too.
Hi.
Thank you all so much.
Thank you for having us. We're just so glad.
Yeah.
she had a good year between last year and this year.
We'll talk later.
Yeah.
We'll talk later.
All right. Okay, we have
All right.
Peter Suarez. Welcome.
Thank you, baby.
My friend Peter Suarez. Cool cat. This is one of the cool cats of Gulfport.
Well, that might not want to be there. 'Cause I'm
No?
gonna do this.
Okay, where do you want your, you put your microphone where you
Well, I
want
don't know where I want it.
We're gonna get, I don't know where you want it either.
Yeah. Did you, you finally got that G string on?
I got the G-string on, baby.
Make my mind run wild, honey.
And, okay, so, this is one of those things where Peter is a very talented, he did a great one-man show around town called Chameleon where he played 6 or 7 different characters. He is a sporty, he's a very creative person.
No.
So I saw him playing the other day, and I'm like, so dude, you got a Christmas song? He goes, no, but I'll write one. See, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
And so you did, you wrote one.
I wrote one.
Okay, is there anything you want to tell the people about yourself before you get started?
Nothing except the fact that I'm extremely humble.
This is my friend Peter Suarez. He's humble.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so
So, you
I'm
know,
going to leave you to it.
you leave me to it, darling. All right.
I think you can do it. Okay,
All right.
I'm going to put this right here on top of your coffee
Can you
cup.
hear me all right?
Yes.
Yes.
No, I'm talking about the microphone.
We don't.
I'm sorry.
Microphone we have to wait for people on Facebook later.
Instead of Christmas time, this is called Grimace time.
I like it.
Yeah, here we go. It's Grimace time. We've all grown some inch. Young ones up. Rest just let out our pants a cinch. Open out his gift. Remember not to flinch. But young or old, truth be told, the best part's the Grinch. He's so oily, he's downright crude. And he hates his little dog almost as much as he hates the who's. His like a pants is kinda lewd. So let's all give a cheer boo for the one that ain't no Mr. Grinch. Then his heart did swell. Yeah, Grinch, he got all Tinkerbell singing, "By who for a what?" I said, what the hell? It's Grimace time, so let's get drunk. 'Cause we all liked him more when he was before, with hearts still shrunk. He's so oily, he's downright cruel. And he hates that little dog almost as much as he hates the who's. His lack of pants is kinda rude. So let's all give a cheer boo for the one that ain't no Mr. Grinch. He's so oily, he's downright cruel. And he hates that little dog almost as much as he hates the who's. His lack of pants is lewd and crude. So let's all give a cheer boo for the one that ain't no who, but more like me and you, Mr. Grinch. Sweet baby.
Where did you where were your first Christmas? I mean, like, what do you remember as Christmas? What was your family Christmas thing? Did you have a family Christmas thing?
Well, gosh, yeah. I mean, my daddy was a preacher. Well, he was a captain first in the Merchant Marines, and then he left the sea to have a family, and he became a preacher. And people have always asked me, as a performer, if there were any other performers in my family, and I would say, well, every Sunday my dad would get up and act like he was a preacher. Anyway, so yeah, the main thing is that my dad was an amazing guy. I love him to death. But he was a Virgo. Nothing against any Virgos out there, but he had a perfectionist streak. Okay, so he found some way every holiday of it being a real pain in the butt because it just wasn't perfect. I mean, something would go wrong, and then every time. I mean, and that basically was our tradition. That we would look forward to those moments of uncomfortableness.
You want me to tell you about my childhood Christmas trauma?
Please.
I know, and it pales in comparison to some people's childhood Christmas trauma. But my mother was kind of artsy, right? And we had lived all over the world, and I came home from 4th grade on the week before Christmas, and there was a Christmas tree in the living room, and it was decorated, but there was nary a ball or a snowman or an angel on the whole tree. You know what my mother had decorated that tree with? She had taken, this Chinese funeral paper. This Chinese funeral paper, it's so pretty. It's orange and gold, and we can roll it up and make some little batons out of it. And it sure was pretty, but it broke my heart.
That's trauma.
That was my
Funeral paper.
Okay, so we've got Bud Good. You want to come join us too? Come on up here, Bud. We got Bud Good too. We got a town full.
I might play a little
If you want to get up, come on up here, Bud Good.
Alrighty.
Whatever, whoever's doing, however we're doing this.
I think Bud
We're
needs
going
it.
wild. Bud needs that. You and I can share this one. Give Bud a microphone.
Give Bud.
Now,
All
Bud
right.
Good, you've been a guest on our show before,
Yes, I have.
and so it was worth coming back.
Thank you. I love coming back.
Yay! This time of year we call it the holidays. Some people call it Christmas. Sometimes, it's Kwanzaa. But I wanted to be inclusive. I'm not against Christmas, and I don't mind if you say Merry Christmas to you. But I'm happy for people to have other traditions. And Bud,
I have no tradition.
Bud has.
I'm totally non-traditionalist, non-conformist.
You just.
I'm so disappointed.
So Bud has. You have a song of Festivus.
Yes, it's an alternative holiday song for an alternative holiday. I learned about it from Jerry Stiller, who played George Costanza's father on the Seinfeld show. I was not a big fan of sitcoms, but I remember that and I thought it was fun.
That was a good Christian show.
It was a big Christian
Yeah,
show.
what was the point of Festivus? Does anybody know?
There was no point. Like the entire Seinfeld show, there was no point to it. So it was just a holiday to celebrate holidayness. So
Okay, so that's what we're about. We're about holidayness.
holidayness.
Would you like to do
And I
this?
like holidayness.
I'm going to play a little
Okay,
bit.
you're just going to play a little bit of the background. Okay, and I'm going to
I'd
put
say
this
you
right
could
here.
put it on the guitar, but I don't
All right, I'm going to put it right
know.
here on this cup. I'm going to
Oh,
leave
there
the
you go.
stage
There you go.
and let you do this Festivus number. And see, it's like here in Gulfport, we know how to play together. We know how to play nice with one another. Look at these two fine
That was very helpful right there. Anyway,
I just showed this song to Peter like 10 minutes ago, so he had no idea what it was, and I love playing with Peter. He's a great guy and a good friend, and we if you do that enough, my leg. But so he said he would play this song with me, and this is called "I'm Just Celebrating Festivus this year," and And it goes like this. It only takes 2 6-packs to make a festive pole. Let's gather round and drink them while they're good and cold. Let's stack them all together, 12 empty cans of beer. I'm just celebrating Festivus this year. Well, I'm not cutting down a tree for hanging tinsel on. There's no inflated manger or menorah on my lawn. I'm not out to wage a war on something you hold dear. I'm just celebrating Festivus this year. So put your loving arms around your favorite boy or girl. We'll celebrate diversity with beer from round the world. It doesn't matter which you choose, Corona, Beck's, or Miller. Don't forget to say a word of thanks to Jerry Stiller. Thanks, Jer. Take it away. Now the season's come around and happy times are here. We'll cast off all our grievances and start a brand new year. And when they ask us what it's for, we'll say it loud and clear. They made it for the rest of us, for bringing out the best of us. Forget about some fat guy with reindeer. I'm just celebrating Festivus this year. I should have mentioned that the major image of Festivus is an aluminum pole. An unadorned aluminum pole instead of a Christmas tree.
If you don't have one, you can make one out of
You can make one out of beer cans, and it's very festive.
You know, holidays are interesting. Today is the Lord Shepherd Holiday Show, but it's also another very special day, and I'm going to need everybody's help. Today is Susie King's birthday. Yay!
Okay.
Susie King, come up there.
You want to play it?
Susie, come here.
Yeah,
We want to sing to you because there's all sorts of fabulous people in this town doing fabulous things, and Susie King is one. And so come on up this way, sit right here next to us.
We should have
And
some
we're
pirate
gonna croon to
paraphernalia.
you. Anybody else wants to come sing, please join us for the Christmas, go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susie. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Susie. Happy birthday to you. Sorry about the timing on the birthday.
Okay, you two silly boys.
We're done?
Nice. Yes, you guys are good. Thank
Wait,
you so much. Is there anything anybody in the audience wants to ask either Bud Good or Peter Suarez before we send them packing?
No, I can tell you about my favorite Christmas memory from when I was a kid.
Okay.
When I was a kid, and it was Christmas lights were everywhere, you know. And when I was a kid, we used to have TV antennas, you know, and they would go like one pole or a double pole or a triple pole with guy wires on them. And there was this one house that had a triple pole with guy wires on it on the roof, and it was all done up like a Christmas tree with lights on it. And I said, I want one of those. My parents said no, and it broke my heart. But that's my favorite Christmas as a childhood memory. I know. But having a giant Christmas tree made out of an antenna, TV antenna, you don't get those now. That was my memory.
Well, aren't you something? I would like to give you each a little present. Oh, this one is for Susie King. Susie, this one's yours. This is for you, your birthday present.
The birthday flower.
Yay, because we love to give things.
There you go.
Yay. There you go, my dear. Matches your outfit. And
Awesome.
here you guys get flowers.
Oh.
Boys get flowers too.
All right.
All right.
And Susie has the greatest mud bug boil in Gulfport. I mean, the only mud bug boil, but a great one in Gulfport.
Yeah, I mean this town is full.
Well,
of
I'm from Austin, so you know we ate mud bugs. It was a big deal to
At
have
Christmas
mud
time,
bugs.
no.
Whenever, you know, it was
We
our.
definitely eat them at the boil. I'll take
Yeah.
it off of you before you exit because that way we won't. And I'll have you all exit that way.
Is there more whiskey?
Is there more whiskey? Yeah, there's.
Okay.
I mean, yes, there should be a bottle of whiskey. There's some snacks
Now that's
over
Christmas.
there. If we haven't gotten
It's the
liquor
first day
out,
of Festival.
we might have to wait till the end of the show.
Thank y'all.
Day of Festival.
Help yourselves to some snacks. There we go. Well, it's Christmas time again. It's Christmas time again, and I hear the word give. It's Christmas time. I hear muttering in the background. It's Christmas time. I hear the word give. For to give is to receive. And your new year can start now. Forgive yourself, forgive your friends. I hear that word give. I hear the word give. That's my little Christmas poem. All right. Now, I'm going to. Oh, you would like to join me on the stage? Sure. This is my friend and neighbor. Now we're all neighbors in Gulfport, but some of us are closer neighbors than others. And Duke has a good habit of showing up right when you need him and helping out. How's your van running, Duke?
3 cylinders. Run good on 3 cylinders.
3-cylinder. You took your van down to the Hippie Fest, didn't you? This is the
Deepwood South.
No, oh yeah, the Hippie Fest. But didn't we have one
Oh,
downtown?
the Hippie
Gulf?
Fest downtown.
Yeah, this is.
That's right.
I thought this was it. This is the Woofstock. It's a little bit different. We have all sorts of hippie
Hippie woofie thing.
woofie events.
That explains it all.
That explains it all. So,
They're tie-dye people.
so can we tell us a little bit about this van?
Oh, well, it's an 82 Vanagon. I bought it for $500. It's been about $6,000 fixing it up. And it runs good most of the time. But you carry a full set of tools around in the back with you. And you go out of town thinking you might be towed back. But, it's nice. We like it. We took it down to Deepwood South here. We
Yeah,
do it,
yeah. We took it to a little festival. Now, every time I get in it, runs like a charm. And I said, now, I said, Duke, what are we going to call this thing?
I never thought you had to name a bus.
Well, and that was part of the problem. Like, I come in and I go, hi, we're getting to the party. And I wanted to call her, what did I want to call her? I had a name, but he wouldn't have it. He wouldn't let me name his own
Oh,
van.
Daisy.
Daisy. I thought to myself, what else do you call a hippie van but Daisy?
No, I couldn't have that, so I thought of another name real quick. We called her Becca Bus.
Becca Bus.
And as soon as we named her that, the girl run like a charm all the way down and all the way back. Never whimpers or nothing, so. I guess it's back a bus now. So.
I know. See, and then I got out, and then I saw a dude the other day, and I said, "Well, how's the van running?" He's like, "Run." And I'm like, "Well, now Rebecca might be wanting a Christmas present, a little something shiny, like a spark plug."
Yeah, she needed an AFM. I got her an AFM. And then I just
AFM, is
helped
that what they
her
call
along.
it? Anyway.
But
So what?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I don't know how we got talking on the van. And
Well, I don't know. I just like talking about vans.
she's not really my good graces right now. So.
Well, this thing I'm afraid is making scrapey noises. I don't know how to. Okay.
Here, let me
So
put
I
it on this side.
put it on that side. Good. Somebody's got to know what to do. So you have some sort of holiday song you're willing to share with us?
Well, I wrote a Christmas song many, many years ago when I used to drink and party a little bit more than I do now. I don't sing it maybe once a year, maybe some years not even that, so we don't know how it's going to go. It's called It's Christmas Again. It's Christmas again, see all the happy people. Have a drink with your friends, talk about the days that's been, how'd we survive it. Raise the glass this year, ought to show us fun. That drink to this one, yeah, show us fun, how'd we survive it. What Santa get you? I hope he got me one too. It's Christmas. Hear the carols they sing, hear the bells jingling. It's Christmas. Been a real good year. Oh, we drunk so much beer. How'd we survive it? Raise the glass in this one. Yeah, show us fun. Glass of last year. Show us fun. How'd we survive it? How'd we survive it? May peace go with you, whatever you do. It's Christmas. Merry Christmas to you. Happy Hanukkah too. It's Christmas. I love who you love, but please love the world. It's Christmas. Lord, this year she's flown. We smoked so much homegrown. How'd we survive it? Raise the glass of this year, that'll show us fun. Raise the glass of last year, that'll show us fun. Drink to this one, just another one. It's Christmas. This year she's flown. I can't wait to go home and see Mama's eyes light up.
Don't tell us we didn't notice. We didn't notice. Okay, now you were on the very first Laura Shepherd show.
Yes, I was.
Aw,
Yes,
see,
yes,
that's what your neighbors are for. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I think we're gonna try this. Will you please come be my first guest? And you gave us a chance. Thank you. And you came back.
Yes, it was fun.
And Bo, he's been here before. That's the dog. Can you what were your Christmases like? Is there any Christmas like stuff you want to discuss with me?
I've got one favorite memory when I was a kid. You know, I was raised in West Virginia, and Daddy was a coal miner, so we didn't have all that much money. We didn't get that many toys. But, you know, we had the company store, and every year he'd come home with something from the company store. I can remember laying in bed one night. I keep hearing this coming from Mom and Dad's bedroom. You know, there's one beside mine. You hear this. And Mom would be saying, "Ed, stop that! You're gonna wake the babies up." You know? Yeah, that went on. I said, "What the heck is going on?" But Dad, being the man he was, he couldn't wait till Christmas. It was about 2 weeks before Christmas. He come walking out with this big old missile launcher out of the bedroom, with a truck with the missiles on the back and shit full. Man, I loved that, but I wore it out before Christmas, and we had to take it back to the company store, and they didn't have another one, and I got some balloons or something. But that's my Christmas story.
Christmas trauma.
Christmas trauma again.
This is the Christmas trauma episode of the Happy Laura Shepherd Show. So was Christmas Day a big deal in your family, like the actual Christmas Day?
Christmas Eve was our celebration. They had when I was growing up, they had a party every year.
I'm having a Christmas Eve party. Would you like to come? Anybody would like to come? You guys are more than welcome. I'm having a lovely little Christmas Eve party anytime after dusk. Bring something to eat or drink, or at least your good attitude. Okay, go ahead. Now tell me about your Christmas. See, I interrupted his Christmas edition to tell you about my Christmas. Okay, back to you.
Well, it's kind of a pretty big. I guess to me it seemed like a big thing because the guy that owned the furniture store in town, small town, maybe 400, 500 people, he owned the furniture store, and him and his wife and kids would show up. They were all a little bit older than me and everything, but that was pretty big. They were pretty big people in town. They come to my daddy coal miner's house to have a Christmas party on Christmas Eve, so I thought that was impressive.
Yeah.
But we had Christmas Eve parties every year.
Yeah. It's nice to have people come to your parties, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I remember one time I was in my first year of college, and we had friends. Well, we had this one friend, and unfortunately, Joe was on Thorazine. And so he was not very appealing, and he would sweat. But he was intelligent, and we got hung out. So one day, he says he's having a party between 7 and, midnight on Friday night. And I went, not too early, not too late, but I thought I would go by. 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, I was still the only person at the party. I think it was the Thorazine. I mean, interesting.
Next year's Christmas song.
That's next year's Christmas song. Do we have a Christmas song out there that everybody wants to sing together? Like just off the top of our heads?
Feliz Navidad.
Okay, Feliz Navidad. Who can play it? Okay, come on, bring it up here. We're going to do a Feliz Navidad because we are all inclusive in our Christmas here. Now, do we have any Feliz Navidad, which means Merry, not Christmas, Navidad.
Birth.
Birth.
Yeah, it's more
Birth.
Christmas.
Okay,
I'm gonna start it off with Robert
Yeah,
Okay. Okay, now y'all have to sing along when you know that, because this is a sing-along part of the show. At home, here too.
Don't know any coming. Mom got drunk and Dad got drunk at the Christmas party. They were drinking champagne and homemade eggnog. Little sister brought her new boyfriend. He was a Mexican. Didn't quite know what to think of him, so we all sang Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Feliz Navidad, Spero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad. Spero año y felicidad. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas. I wanna wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart.
Thank you for that. Thank you for that. Okay.
There's a beach version of
A
that.
beach version?
Police took my car.
Police
Police took my car. That's all I know of it.
I want my Chevy back for Christmas.
Yeah, you remember that, don't you? You heard that on the beach, yeah.
Yeah, a friend of ours sings it.
Do you have any questions you'd like to ask Okie?
Are you married?
As a matter of fact, no. How about you?
It's a Christmas miracle. Do you have any Thorsey?
No, I'll go find some.
Still early.
Storzy.
All right, well.
Oh, that's interesting.
Okay, I'm gonna let you all get off the stage. All right, we have one more guest. We're gonna have two more guests, but we're just gonna take these people off. There you go. This is what we do. Just kind of quietly. Look at this, LYNDA KAVY. LYNDA KAVY. These are Duke's flowers. Duke gets flowers. Everybody gets Christmas flowers because we're not sexists around here. We're just Christmassy. But we're not anti anything, are we? Hi, Linda.
No, I'm the token Jew.
Do we need a menorah? Do we draw a menorah? Here. Okay, wait. Now,
You got the started one with the cactus.
we got a cactus. Can you explain to me what is a menorah?
A menorah is it holds the candles that you light for the 8 days. There's 4 and 4 with shamus in the middle, which lights. all the
Okay,
candles.
so here
Because
is
the oil lasted for 8 nights instead of just one. It was a miracle. It's a
which
miracle.
oil? Which oil? What oil?
Olive
lasts?
oil that you light for the eternal light that stays on all the time, 24/7.
Well, that's a pretty good menorah.
Look at you!
Okay.
Look at you! Oh my God! Michael Joe, happy
This is my friend Linda, and I want her to feel comfortable.
Feel comfortable. Who helps you decorate your Christmas every year? I do.
She did. Yeah, because I like to give away things at Christmas. That's one of my Christmas traditions now. I just go around my house and I wrap stuff up and I give it away. And there's a big pile of presents and you pick a present, and if you don't like your present, you just leave it there. Put it right back on the bookcase where you came from. It's kind of a low pressure Christmas. So anyway,
But
Linda,
we
Linda's
wrapped
very
the other day. We wrapped the other
We
day.
did some wrapping. Yeah. What sort of things did we wrap up?
No, it's going to be a surprise.
Oh, we're not even
let
at
people
preview?
be surprised.
Okay.
But the wrapping paper is really beautiful. She collects wrapping paper.
I do
It's
old
all fun.
wrapping paper.
Yeah,
I like old
beautiful.
wrapping paper. I did get some new wrapping paper this year because, see, I used to have a boyfriend, like once. I had a boyfriend. And
We all did once.
and it's Christmas time. And so you'd have to go to your boyfriend's house for Christmas. My parents lived overseas and, Christmas wasn't all that important to us. But I would go to that's why I started having a Christmas Eve party. And I said, okay, Christmas Day, whatever boyfriend I had at the time, we went to their house. And I was always so excited because there was always all this beautiful Christmas paper, right? So I would collect up all the wrapping paper, and they thought, oh, that girl, she's so neat and tidy. Don't we like her? We'll invite her back. She'd make a nice lady. They thought I was all right. But I wasn't cleaning up after them. I was hoarding so that the next year I could wrap my stuff. But this time, I was a little short on bigger pieces, but the pieces of Christmas paper get smaller and smaller. And let's face it, people don't actually start with huge Christmas presents all the time. So even the big pieces kept getting smaller and smaller. And I was like, I've got some big presents I'm going to give away this year. I'm not going to have enough Christmas paper. And I went on Facebook, and lo and behold, somebody had a yard sale. They hadn't sold everything, and they were giving away free Christmas paper. So I jumped down there and went, I'm like, hello, I saw on Facebook they're giving away free wrapping paper, and I got more wrapping paper.
And it's pretty too.
Tell us something.
I'm wearing blue and white in honor of Hanukkah.
And what does a blue and a white? I'm wearing red and green in honor of Christmas, but I do not know what they signify. What does the blue and the white signify?
That's just the Jewish colors. It's just the colors of Israel, blue and white.
Oh,
so that's what we decorate in. I'm channeling a Jew. I'm channeling a Jewish grandmother, Bubby. We call them Bubbies.
Now, I hate to tell you this in public.
Oh God.
I actually have 2 Jewish friends. I have another Jewish friend.
How dare you?
I do.
How could you? One per person. What?
I have another Jewish friend, and she said that Hanukkah's just not that big a deal. in
Oh,
the
it's
Jewish
huge. Oh, please.
Well, she
It's
said
the only
it
happy
wasn't.
holiday we have. Of all the holidays, everything is always the sun and the rang and the, through the desert and the eating with the, this is our only happy place.
Well, Lord no mercy, if my friend were here, I'd ask her why she thought that. She's like, nah, they just talk about it at Christmas time because everybody wants to. But really, Hanukkah, we don't care about that.
Yes, we do. We only have 2 Hanukkah songs. I wrote a third.
Oh, good. We're gonna
There's
hear that.
only 2
Yeah.
Hanukkah songs. You spin the dreidel, which is a little top, and you get Hanukkah gelt, which is chocolate covered, in gold.
Coins.
Coin. Do you think she said that just so I'd embarrass myself? Like I'd be like, oh, Hanukkah, they don't care about it. The Jews don't care about Hanukkah.
It's the only happy holiday we have. The only one.
Oh, okay. So you have a holiday song that you wrote.
I
because
did. I
love
wrote
the fact
this-
that my friends are creative.
I wrote this back in 1991, the last century.
Okay, I'm gonna clear.
No, stay right
Oh,
there.
okay, I'm
no,
gonna stay right
stay.
here. Okay, I'll stay.
No, stay. And I based it on the 12 days of Christmas. I was only 4 back in 1990. You're welcome. But since we only have 2 Hanukkah songs, so I wrote this. And I just want to explain a couple of things. So Bubby is a Jewish grandmother. I'm going to be channeling that. Does everybody know what, do you know what a blintz is?
Blintz. Who knows what a blintz is? Let's see a show of hands.
Okay.
Oh, pretty
Good
good.
enough for me.
Tell me.
It's not pastry, it's like dough with cheese in the middle. And it's hot and it's really delicious.
Stuffed
But
crust
there's
pizza.
a brand and it's called Golden. There's a brand called Golden Blintzes. You're gonna need to know that. And that's it, that's all you need to know. And above
Wait,
you know
wait.
is a Jewish grandmother.
What is this? A potato.
Knish?
Yeah. What's a potato?
Come on.
It's like a dumpling, it's filled with potato.
Really good.
You can eat it with applesauce, with jelly, with whatever.
Okay. And
Jewish friends, you didn't
okay,
know
what's
that?
this? What's this?
What's that? Matjes herring.
Matjes herring.
Herring in
It's a
cream
fish.
sauce, but matjes herring is just a kind of
Oh, that's
herring
the
and it's
brand.
very salty.
Okay.
Very, very salty.
Okay.
That's all. I think everybody knows it.
And what's this? What is it?
A matzah ball.
A matzo ball.
You know what a matzah ball is? You put it in
I
your
only have 2 Jewish friends, okay?
Anybody out there knows what a matzo ball is, right?
Wait, somebody tell me what a matzo ball is. Okay, no, I know.
Since I don't
All
have
right,
a company
so
invent
here
from
we
my
go.
friend
All
on
right, out there, can we
ukulele,
get together for this? Let's hear it.
we're just gonna sing it, and I'm gonna try and remember because I have to write it down. On the first day of Hanukkah, my bubby gave to me a bagel in a lox tree. On the second day of Hanukkah, my bubby gave to me 2 gefilte fishes and a bagel in a lox tree. On the third day of Hanukkah, my bubby gave to me 3 potato knishes, 2 gefilte fishes and a bagel in a lox tree. On the fourth day of Hanukkah, my bubby gave to me 4 pastrami on rye with mustard. 3 potato knishes, 2 gefilte fishes, and a bagel in a lox tree. On the 5th day of Hanukkah, my bubby gave to me 5 golden blintzes. 4 pastrami on rye with mustard. 3 potato knishes, 2 gefilte fishes, and a bagel in a lox tree. On the 6th day of Hanukkah, my bubby gave to me 6 chicken soups, 5 golden blintzes, 4 pastrami on rye with mustard, 3 potato knishes, 2 gefilte fishes, and a bagel in the lox tree. On the 7th day of Hanukkah, my bubby gave to me 7 matches herring, 6 chicken soups, 5 golden blintzes, 4 pastrami on rye with mustard, 3 potato knishes, 2 gefilte fishes, and a bagel in a lox tree. On the 8th day of Hanukkah, my Bubby gave to me 8 matzah bowls, 7 matches herring, 6 chicken soups, 5 golden blintzes, 4 pastrami and rye, 3 mustard, 3 potato knishes, 2 gefilte fishes, and a bagel in the lux tree. Mazel I have a tragic story. I went to a school from grade preschool to 12, and every year they had a Christmas pageant. It was a huge deal, and the whole school was involved. Huge deal. We had to learn how to bow. You had to learn how to sing the songs. Huge. We were the only Jews not allowed to be in the Christmas pageant. It was devastating.
Not allowed?
Not allowed. My parents said, "Oh no, 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 no." 12 years of my life.
Okay, but it was your parents that didn't allow you.
They didn't allow me to be in it.
Because they
Could only watch from a side. That's my tragic Christmas story.
Okay. Good thing it's the last show.
Sorry to leave you on that note. But I'm fine now.
Okay, good. May I offer you this fine, oh, wait a minute. This is Susie King's leaf. She'll get it later. This is your leaf. We have one more thing. Don't leave the stage. We're gonna sing the finishing song. Please, anybody who would like to join me, we're gonna sing "Carry My Rain in a Bushel Basket." So join us on the stage. Do you want to sing that with us? Is that you or is that not you? You don't have to.
No, I'm singing with you.
Okay, you're gonna sing with us. Anybody else? Come on, somebody sing. We need some singers.
Okay.
Singers and some players.
Do we have to do
Come
something?
on. We have
Do we have
to.
to move our asses?
We might have to use the yes. Come on. You have to get on the. Let's get people up here. A. Come on. You guys need to crunch in here. Some people in the front. We got to get on the camera. Get on. Get in. Come on. Scooch.
That's like saying, what are you on?
Behind. In front. Come
What
on.
key are you in?
A. We're gonna be in the key.
You guys will get closer.
Everybody get closer. Get closer. We're gonna be in A. Everybody get closer. This is no time to be shy. Get in.
Good boy.
Is everybody in? Anybody else? All right. Things are good. Life is good.
Alright, here we go.
Don't jump freight trains when they roll by. Don't like the blues, I'll tell you why. I go downtown when I want to smoke, but I'm treating life like a joke. And I won't go sitting in my neighbor's yard, 'cause he's been working mighty hard. Go down evening